My intention with today's video is to inspire moms and moms-to-be and women just all over the world to practice a little bit more self-love through self-care. I know that I personally sometimes go on about my day and not even realize that I'm like 25 weeks pregnant and that I'm actually growing a little human inside of me. And I think it's really important to take a moment to give thanks to our body, especially for our moms-to-be, because without us even telling it to do anything, our body is growing a human inside of it. And I think that's such a beautiful miracle that we need to reflect a little bit more on. And because of this, we should be more loving and more tender towards ourselves, and definitely a lot more compassionate. There are so many women in my life that I know personally that are the definition of selfless. I feel like in a lot of cultures, especially one of my culture, Mexican culture, we have been programmed to believe that our self-worth is defined by how well we take care of the people around us and how happy they are. And that's why we tend to put ourselves at the very end of the list. And yet one of the most important relationships that we will ever have is the one that we have with ourselves. Yet that's the one relationship that we always neglect. Now, practicing self-love through self-care is not being selfish. And it doesn't mean that we're neglecting the people that matter to us the most. It in fact means that we love and we respect them so much, and they mean so much to us, that we want to be able to fully give our complete and whole selves to our family and our friends and our business. And we can't do that if we're putting ourselves at the very end. And there's so many things that we can do in our day, small little things that could really fulfill us, and we can find more joy, and we can really feel like we're taking care of our needs without having to do anything grand. And that was the intention with today's video. I know there's been plenty of times where we tend to feel like we are really neglecting what we need. We're so busy taking care of everybody else, because that's what's been taught to us, that something so small as your child maybe getting a math problem wrong in a test can really set you off in a big way, instead of handling that situation from a whole different, more calm perspective. Which is why self-care, self-love is so important, and I'm such a huge advocate for it, because it really makes the biggest difference in how we interact with our family, with our children, with our friends, and how we show up in our business life. So with that being said, self-love through self-care is not an option, it is mandatory. So I encourage you guys to find that little thing inside of you that just makes you so happy, so fulfilled. What is that one activity that you can do and start implementing in your day-to-day life that's really going to change the way that you feel about yourself? How can you show more love to yourself? I want you to leave me a comment down below and let me know how you can show more love to yourself. I know that bath time during pregnancy can be quite controversial, so to all of my expecting moms, please make sure to consult with your doctor first before taking a bubble bath. Bath rituals have always been one of my top favorite ways to self-care, so I asked my doctor if I could take a bath, and she said absolutely yes, as long as the water is not hot. All of us moms to be definitely carry differently, so it's really important to get the green light first. A bath bomb is always something that I thoroughly enjoy, and Epsom salt to soothe my skin and body is something that I also love to make. So I make my own little mixture and I add that into the water. I also love making my favorite drink to hydrate while I'm bathing. I like to just spice up my water with some fresh strawberries or blueberries just to give it a little bit of a kick and flavor, and it also just looks more beautiful, and I love to put in that extra little bit of work and detail, something so easy we can all do that just makes the biggest difference. And of course, I usually love to read a book that inspires me. I also love doing a facial during this time to give my skin a little bit more TLC, it just makes the biggest difference, and I really feel like I'm at a spa and really treating myself. So anything that you feel like you personally want to do to make bath time special, go ahead and do that. So this year I said to myself, all right, Dulce, you are going to make meditation a thing for you. It's going to become a habit. There are countless of scientific proven benefits of meditation. I highly suggest you guys look them up because we would be here forever if I just started listing them. But I really love this practice because it has just given me so much peace in my overall day. It truly has. I've been practicing meditation for a long time, but to be honest with you, it's never been consistent. I do, however, notice a big difference when I am practicing it. And it's just such a wonderful, wonderful thing and a gift that we can give to ourselves. Things that would usually get me anxious, they honestly no longer affect me. I feel like I can move through life with a lot more ease because my mind has been cleared from unnecessary thoughts that would clog my judgment before. And I'm able to fully enjoy my pregnancy because I live in a happier and more peaceful state of mind. I tell my sisters, I'm trying to tell everybody, oh my gosh, you need to meditate. Don't medicate. Just kidding. Follow what your doctor says. But I always tell my sister Yvette, like, meditate, don't medicate. Meditation is such a gift. And honestly, I highly encourage you guys to even do 5 minutes in your day. Like, that is more than enough. And if you can do 5 minutes, you should be so proud of yourself. And I know that it's going to make a big, big, significant change in your life. Rubbing oil on my belly is such a great way to connect with my baby. This is the time that I cherish because it really makes me feel like I'm caressing my little baby. I am currently 25 weeks pregnant, and by this point, I know that my baby can hear my voice, so I make sure to say what I feel in my heart at that moment and just direct all of that loving energy inside my uterus. Now, this practice is not done to prevent stretch marks. We all know they are genetic, so if you're gonna get them, you're gonna get them. This practice here is done with the intention of forming a deeper connection with our baby, the beautiful little baby that we're growing inside. How many of us wake up and without even a thought, we just roll out of bed and head straight into our busy day, stiff as a board? Yeah, I'm raising my hand on that one. Stretching in the morning as soon as you wake up will help loosen up your body, improve your mood, and just really get that blood pumping so you can tackle your day. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed, and wonderful day ahead. If you know any mamas out there or moms-to-be that would really benefit from self-love through self-care, send them this video. I hope it inspires them. I hope it inspires you. And until next time, have a blessed and beautiful day.